Hello friends, welcome to PHP tutorial. In this tutorial, we will study about the for loop and for each loop. Loops execute a block of code a specified number of times or while a specified condition is true. The for loop. The for loop is used when you know in advance how many times the script should run. This is the syntax for loop. Here the first parameter is initialization. Then it will check the condition, then incremental process, then the code. This code will be executed as long as this condition will be true. Here initialization mostly used to set a counter. The condition evaluated for each loop iteration. If it evaluates to true, the loop continues. If it evaluates to false, the loop ends. Then incremental process. Incremental mostly used to increment a counter. Then one note here, the initialization and incremental parameter can be empty or have multiple expression. Let's see one example for this for loop. This is the example for loop. Here I is equal to 1, initialization process, then conditional process, and then this is the incremental process. This code will be executed as long as this condition will be true. The example defines a loop that starts with I equal to 1. The loop will continue to run as long as the variable I is less than or equal to 5. The variable I will increment by 1 each time the loop runs. Let's see the output. So this is the output of our for loop. Now let's see the for each loop. The for each loop is specially for the array. The for each loop is used to loop through arrays. This is the syntax for each loop. $array as $value and then code. Here in for each loop, the value of the current element of array is assigned to this $value, and then we can access the current element of array through this value variable. Let's see one example. Here this is the example for for each loop. Here $x is array which contains 3 values 1, 2 and 3. Here in for each loop, the current element means index 0 of $x. It means 1 is assigned to $value in first loop. Then in second loop, the index 1 is assigned to $value, and then in third loop, index 2 is assigned to this $value, and then this loop will be terminated. Let's see the output. So this is the output of our for each loop.